This sad, pathetic balloon is now.
Let's see if this works. Yes, it works. Yes, the future of work is child's play. My name is Theo Priestley. I'm an evangelist, a startup advisor, a bit of an analyst, and a major geek. And I'm here to actually tell you guys that we are talking to the wrong generation when we really want to learn about the future of work. So, some dude in the UK basically said that in 2013 we are running out of geeks. What are we going to do? We are running out of IT people, we're running out of coders, we're running out of engineers, imagineers, creationeers. Where are we going to go for this talent? Well, right now everyone is fixated on these guys, millennials. I'm sorry to the millennials in the audience here, but you are a-holes. We are talking to the wrong people. We should actually take this message and go right back to school. And that's exactly what I did in a project that I did last year. In 2014, I went to a local school in my area and I spoke to school kids, primary school kids aged from 5 years up to 12 years. And I asked them, what do you want to see from the future of work? When you grow up, what is your desk going to look like? And I have to say, they came up with really cool stuff. And it's not this. They didn't talk about flying cars. They didn't talk about space hipster clothes. They didn't talk about naked Jeff Goldblum in a transporter. And they didn't talk about being plugged into the Matrix. What I got back from them was over 100 submissions that were really grounded in fact. In fact, so grounded it would blow San Francisco away. It was actually really, really interesting. So I want to go through some of the submissions that they came through. So roll on, robots, AI in the workplace will be commonplace. They didn't talk about transformers. They actually wanted productivity enhancements. They wanted things to help them do their work. Ambient virtual assistants like we take for granted on the phone, Siri, Google Now, etc. They expect it on their desk. And talking about desks, they didn't want PCs. Any surface was going to be a work surface for them. Roll up and take home virtual environments, holographic stuff. Things were designed to be stealthy, they wanted, not to be intrusive. And in fact, we had someone who was actually going to be a Gartner analyst. They came up with a new industry term, HFSID, holographic stuff fitted into desk. Brilliant stuff. Couldn't believe it. 12-year-old that came up with that one. The next one as well, renewable energy sources built into the office. Now, of course, we're starting to learn about this, but they expect it when they grow up. Even Windows, they expect Windows to actually transfer energy and still be a work surface for them to use. Everything has to be multi-purpose and everything has to have an eco thing built in. Biometrics and facial recognition, so they want security. And one of the biggest things that I learned was that children value the idea of privacy long before they understand the implications of it or the impact of privacy. They expect it to be ambient again. It's just there to be called upon. Work environment needs to be shaped to their moods. Some guy wanted a cactus to change color when he felt angry, for example. They want an emotional connection to work, not a sterile environment, and certainly not a pool table. That's just not the thing. Out of office, I've seen kids collaborate using FaceTime and Skype doing their homework. Instead of going round to their mate's house, they are now Skyping, doing a three-way Skype to compare notes. And they expect that kind of thing in the workplace when they work remotely. They don't need to be tied to their desk. So tying back to the guy in 2013, we are running out of geeks. What are we going to do about it? We have to go back to school. We should fuck millennials. You're talking to the wrong people. Take it back a generation. Speak to the right people who are before them, who are actually going to grow up with this stuff and expect it, because kids want to learn. Kids want to make stuff. And they're learning stuff. You've taken Minecraft, for example, and they're linking Minecraft to 3D printers, and they're seeing the creations coming up and being proud of it. But the other thing as well is that kids are actually playing with stuff that are so close to enterprise workspace stuff. So IFTTT, you can link that to workflow. That is basic workflow, and kids are using that in the classroom to learn about workflow, and that's a shade away from enterprise applications. 10-year-old guy. This guy here, Kyle, he built a mini Game Boy from Technology Will Save Us. It's a kit, soldering kit, managed to program it and play an 8x8 snake on a dot matrix screen. And another guy basically hacked, although child, I have to say, he hacked his Connect to help his mother sort of speak and do emails. And the other surprising thing that I got from this survey is that kids want fluffy rugs in the office. Don't know why, they were really fascinated by it. It came up time and again out of this study. So thank you very much. I'm Theo Priestley. This is 5 minutes you'll never get back.